pause right now if you ever thought, why is everything going wrong when I'm trying so hard? This video will save you years of struggle. So don't click away. Your dream life depends on it. Welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into the critical test the universe throws at you when you're on the verge of manifesting your dream life. If you ever felt like giving up right before your miracle happens, this message is for you. When you decide to level up and dream bigger, vibrate at a higher frequency, and step up into a new version of yourself, you disrupt the balance of the old you, of everything that's been put into place so that you can live the life that you have had. Because each day it is typical for a human being to regurgitate 90 to 95% of the thoughts that they had the day before. And how are they going to do that once you start leveling up? It throws off the balance of the old you. And just imagine a tidal wave coming in every day to support who you were. And then all of a sudden, you are leveling up to a higher frequency. You're throwing off the balance. There is a momentum of energy coming to support the old you. And now it can't. And so where does that wave go? It's similar to planting a seed for mediocrity. And then all of a sudden, you decide that you are going to be the great person that you are. What does that seed of mediocrity do? It's going to blossom into a flower of mediocrity. However, you don't have to tend to it and water it. Once you change your mind and decide to have a good life, to have a fulfilling life, you're planting new seeds. And so those seeds are going to produce the support systems that are going to help you to be wonderful and great for the long term. And the old seeds are going to die out, and those plants will die out because you won't be feeding them with the thoughts and feelings, emotions, and daily habits that support unfulfilled living. And that's the reason why lottery winners often lose their winnings quickly, because they were not a frequency match with wealth on the long term. And so the universe pulled them back into the old version of them, where scarcity or lack or desire was strong for wealth, not for having and maintaining wealth. This is what I would love for you to take away. And I'm listening too, because we're always evolving. We never get to an end point. Once we get to an end point, there's a new opportunity for growth. So when things get chaotic, it's not a no from the universe, it's a test. You can see it as a test. It could feel like your old life is fighting to keep you back, to keep you small. So what's your job? Hold on tight. Hold on to your dreams and stay rooted in the new frequency. Frequency means your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your mood, your beliefs. Believe in yourself. Know that this too will pass. Know that you've got this. Know that when there is growth, it's usually up and down, up and down, up and down. There's very rarely growth that goes straight up over time. So just know, and just like when you're changing any habit, losing weight, stopping smoking, learning a new language, learning a new skill, you typically don't learn that way. You learn a little bit and then you miss something or you forgot something, you learn a little more, and each time it gets easier and easier to make progress. Think about a baby learning how to walk. They rarely just get up and start walking. They're up, fall, they're up, they fall, they're up, but they never give up. So hold on to that child light in you that is determined to walk, to run, and now to fly. Things do feel like they get worse before they get better. And here's the hard truth. The old reality doesn't want to die. And to be honest with you, energy never dies. The thing is that when you don't give your attention to something, it dies for you. But that energy still lives for someone else to pick up. The energy of mediocrity, giving up on yourself, not believing in yourself, that doesn't die. It is there for somebody else to pick up, but you don't have to choose to pick up that mediocrity stick, that I don't believe in myself stick. Once you start picking up a new stick, the stick of, hey, I can do this, one step at a time and I'll get there. Other people have followed their dreams when it seemed like they had almost nothing at the start, and I can do that too. So the old you, the old energy has been fed by you for years, decades. Sometimes it's lifetimes. Those fears and doubts, even your past struggles, are comfortable in some way. So when you try and leave it behind, it fights back hard. Here are some signs that you're being tested. If you're experiencing some random but perfectly timed chaos, like your car breaks down, unexpected bills come in the mail, or there's just some drama that you experience, like, what the heck is going on here? It's almost like a reminder of the past, like an invitation to go back. You catch yourself thinking, why is this happening to me? A sinking feeling that no matter what you do, things keep going left. Why this happens? You can consider your old self to be like a clingy ex-partner, a clingy former partner that doesn't want to let go. It thrives on your emotional reactions like frustration, fear, despair, because those kinds of emotions glue you back to the past. And they had a lot of momentum attached to them, so they can't just go away. The echo needs to finish reverberating. But you don't have to entertain all of that. If you understand that that's what's happening, then you can choose to pivot away from that old energy, that old frequency, that old drama, the old stuff, and stay focused on what it is that you want to be doing and thinking, feeling, and it will quiet down and find a frequency match someplace else. So this is how you pass the test. You can see it as a game. When chaos hits, you can even smile and say, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Refuse to react. The desired person that you are becoming wouldn't panic and wouldn't react. So don't give the old version of you fuel to grow larger with those old feelings of fear, doubt, and struggle. Focus on you returning to the full expression of you. The storm always clears before the miracle. Sometimes you might feel the nothing is changing illusion. Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right? Your affirmations, your visualizations, maybe you have a gratitude journal, but nothing is shifting? That's another test. The universe is checking. Are you desperate for results, or do you truly believe that you are shifting, that you have shifted, that the shift has happened? It happens within first, right? The truth about manifestation is not about forcing a reality to change. It's about shifting internally until you know beyond a shadow of a doubt how you want to be, feel, and live, and know that you are worthy of that, and you are at peace with the timing of it. For example, when you're planting a seed, you don't dig it up daily to check on it. You trust the process. The same for your dreams. With a baby, you don't push it down and say, walk. You trust the process of the falling and the getting up, falling and the getting up. You know that that child is going to walk. So how to pass these tests? Detach from the when. Your desire is already yours in the unseen. Imagine it's at the bottom of the ocean, making its way to the top. With your internal peace and knowing and assuredness, it moves more quickly to the top, to the surface where it can be seen. Celebrate the invisible progress. Every meditation, every act of faith, it's all building momentum. Celebrate how you feel on the inside. Feeling good feels really good. Fear, overwhelm, doubt, and anger do not feel good and do not lead to manifestations that feel good. They won't lead to manifestations that will make you happy, holding on to the old emotions. Those emotions only lead to manifestations that create more of those emotions of fear and anger. Affirm, I don't need to see it. I know it's coming. And remember that the human eye can only see 0.003% of the light spectrum. So it could already be in front of you. You just don't see it yet. But as you shift, it will get to that 0.003% of the light spectrum so that you can see it. Or you will expand so much that you will be able to see more than 0.003%. Either way, you are winning. So the secret weapon is emotional mastery. These tests have one goal: to trigger you emotionally. Why? Because emotion is the language of creation, and manifestations are a creation. And if these triggers can make you feel doubt, then You're not creating what you desire to create. You're going to create more doubt, and then the triggers win. So here's an anti-trigger plan. Pause before reacting. Breathe and ask, is this my old self freaking out? Or is this how I really want to respond? How am I going to feel on the other side of this response? Breathe and ask. Think before you react. Rewrite your story. Instead of saying my life is a disaster, I was born on the wrong side of the tracks, say I'm probably in a boxing ring right now, upgrading my skills. I know this will be over soon. I know I'm upgrading to a new level of living, and this will be over soon. Anchor yourself in gratitude. So list 3 things that are working out for you. Energy always flows where your attention goes, where your focus goes. And if nothing seems to be going right in your life, there is always something that you can appreciate. When you inhale, the air is right there. An abundance of air is there for you to inhale. Your heart is beating on its own. The sun came up this morning. There's always something to be grateful for. So I want to tell you that you are so much closer. You are so much closer than you think. And these tests, they're proof of that. The universe doesn't test people who are not ready to level up. So if you feel like you're being tested, be honored that you're being tested. That means that you're going to the next level. And don't take it so seriously. This will continue to happen again and again and again as you're leveling up. It will get easier to see the signs of, oh, I'm going to the next level of light, of life, of frequency. And this is normal. So remember, chaos means you're breaking old cycles. Be silent. Your manifestation is happening. Trust that. Your only job is to stay aligned. Keep your frequency high, your faith unshakable, and your heart wide open. The dream version of you is cheering you on, and you can visualize that. See the dream version of you holding its hand out to you, cheering you on, ready to pull you in to the dream life. And let's pass that test. Let's all pass that test together. So affirmations for the road. Affirm, I am unmoved by storms. My faith is my foundation. My dream life is already here. If you resonated with this, share it. Keep shining. Tell the universe you're ready. Drop a comment, I choose me. So you're now part of the 5% that actually understands how manifestations work. Want the next level secret? Click here for another missing piece. I am Carol at True Self Unmasked, and thank you so much. Until next time, bye.